to devote our last meeting on November 14 on moderation analysis, the details moderation on moderation analysis, including how to report moderation, as well as the mediation analysis. Okay, so this time we are going to just learn, or today we will just learn the mechanics on how to apply or how to use Smart PLS in mediation analysis. So I will not discuss the concept anymore, since during our first meeting we discussed already the concept of mediation and moderation analysis. So the only difference, as what I have said before, the only difference is that Smart PLS is variance-based, meaning we don't need, or we don't bother anymore to look at the model fitness, because the emphasis of Smart PLS is how to maximize the variance accounted for by in the dependent variable by the independent variables. So we just look at the variance accounted for, or the R squared. Okay, so without much ado, I am going now to open, or you can open also your Smart PLS, so you can join with me looking at the example. Okay, so I am going to let me share first my screen. I will just, after you have installed your Smart PLS, I think it's automatic that your Smart PLS will be placed on screen, the icon. Okay, just double click the screen and wait for a moment, and then later on it will just come out in the screen. Okay, so by the way, we will be using 3 applications. Or the main application, of course, is the Smart PLS, and the support are SPSS and Excel. Now, where do we get the data? Now, Smart PLS is the same as Amos. It's not a database kind of application. It only borrows from SPSS or from Excel and from other application. Now, what about Smart PLS? Smart PLS cannot run or cannot read the file from SPSS. All you have to do is to convert first the file into CSV, no? CSV file. Okay, now first, before we use the Smart PLS, we have to go to SPSS first. Okay, I'm going to open my SPSS. Oh, by the way, we will be using the same example, the one that I have sent you before. So that's the one we are going to use in our example. Oh, by the way, Jerome do not have these files. Bram, I just would like to request you to send the files to Jerome. Can you?
Yung ano po, Google share? Google...
Yeah, maybe the Google share, yeah. Jerome. Okay. Oh, Jerome, okay lang ba? Dr. Raka will send you the file in Google Drive. You can just convert that.
Okay lang, sir. Okay lang.
Okay. Okay, now So first we have to, we'll be using the same example now. We'll start with the example one, and example, the file or the overall, the directory example one. And then there are 6 examples under example one, no? EX1, EX2 until EX6. So we'll start with EX1. Okay, now let's open the one in EX1. I'll go to that data in EX1. I put it here in my, yeah, it's still in October 15. So it's here, examples 2. I'll be using EX1. Okay, I am going to load this just to give you the illustration, because actually I already saved it already. Now, the file itself of SPSS is, the extension file name is .sav, no, for SPSS. But if you are going to let Smart PLS read that file and enter that file to the system, it cannot. You have to save it in terms of CSV. So this is what you're going to do. Go to File, Save As, and then instead of .sav, you go to you click this one and look for CSV, comma delimited. Highlight this and then type the file name. Actually, I have it already in my file, data1. Name it data1. Okay, I think I have to do it again. Now, data1, the extension file name should be .csv. Then I will save that. Yeah, of course, it's already here in me. I will just click yes. Okay, so it's already there. No, it's already there. And then I will just minimize my SPSS. Oh, here is the save file. So if you look at here, yeah, it is already here. No? Yeah, it's already here. Data1.csv. This is the one we are going to load in the Smart PLS. Okay. Okay, so let's minimize this and we will proceed to Smart PLS. Okay. Oh, I think I have data1, but I have to, maybe I have to delete this one first. Delete. I will delete this one. Huh? This is for the sake of illustration. Okay. Now, how will I enter data one? How will I enter that one? So I will click new project because we are going to launch a new project. So click this one and you will be asked for the name. Okay, so I will name it data one or whatever name you want to, whatever name you want to have it, but I will call it data one. Okay, so and then
can you just wait a minute there?
Oh, yeah, no problem. Okay, just tell me if I am going past. I can just wait for you.
Yeah. Let others catch up with you.
Yeah, okay. Sorry for that. I wish I were there in the computer lab. Please let me know if you want me to do it again.
I want everybody to be at the screen which is showing, so just give them a
Yeah,
minute.
okay. That's nice.
So long as you are seeing what is on the screen there, you are okay. New project, then just wait. Okay.
Yeah. New project, and then click that. And then you'll be prompted with create a new project with a name and type data 1. Or whatever name you want to put it does not matter.
If you're there, you raise up your hands. Are you here? Everybody now? Jeremy, are you okay?
Yes.
Are you here? Is everybody here?
Yes.
Okay. You go to Smart PLS, you open new project, and this screen will appear. All right? Good. Now we proceed.
Okay,
We
good.
proceed.
Okay, so
Thank you.
I would suggest you I would suggest you put also in your name data 1 so we can you can, when I say data 1, you also have in your screen, in your own screen data 1. Okay, so I will proceed and then I will just click OK. When I click OK, you will see it's already there. But you are asked to double click to import data. Okay, so put your cursor here and double click. And then after that, you have to load the file. Now, so this is the file. It so happened that the file is here. But if the file is not here, then you have to navigate to the directory where the file is. So it so happened that our file data 1 is already here. So see to it, anyways, if the file is not having an extension of CSV, it will not come out actually. So, and then highlight this file like this, and then click open. When you click open, it's automatically, oh, not automatic, sorry. So it's here, and then click OK. Then it's already here. It's loading here. All the file, all the variables are listed here. The same variable with what you have in the SPSS file. Now you will see that for each one, this is the number of the respondents and the missing, and then the mean for each item is already here. You see how fast it solves. And then the median, this is the minimum, the maximum, the standard deviation, the kurtosis, etc., etc. No? Yeah, kurtosis and skewness of each of this variable or item. Now, so we are ready, in this case, we are ready to do the model. So it is on this screen that we are going to do for our model. So we are going to place this one to the other side to give way for our model. So what are we going to do? So you have to click. If you will see my cursor, you have to point out your cursor here. Data 1. You double click this one also. Double click this so that all the variables that were here will be transferred in this side. And you are ready to make the model, to put the model here. Okay. Now, maybe I have to maximize the space of my, I would like to maximize the space, so I will click this one. Yeah, just to maximize my space. And we are now ready to put the model here. Now, of course, we need the paradigm. So maybe we can put the paradigm here. So that's the one we are going to follow. Okay, so I will go to the paradigm. Example 2, example 1. Okay, so I think the paradigm is here. Okay, so the paradigm is here. I will put it side by side along my smart PLS. Okay. Okay, I will put it here. So it says here that I have, in my paradigm, it says here, there are two independent variables. Audit culture is the latent variable, and there are 5 indicators or dimension. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Power distance, individualism, and so on and so forth. The same is true with the other one, independent variable, internal control, and down below is are the dimensions under internal control. The same thing with governance and audit quality. And here below is the demographic profile where we are going to serve it as moderator later. So this will be discussed next meeting. So this time you just ignore this. We just do the mediation analysis first. Okay. Now, how are we going to enter these variables in the smart PLS? Okay. How do we do it? Now we have audit culture, we have power distance. Of course, you will see that as you have noticed here, audit culture is a latent variable. So therefore, you will not be able to find in the data. Otherwise, if you will find it in the data, then it's no longer a latent variable. It's already an indicator or a dimension. So that's why you will see, you cannot see it here. No, you cannot see it here. So what we are going to enter here are the power distance, are the dimensions. So what are the dimensions under audit culture? Power distance, individualism, masculinity, uncertainty, avoidance, time orientation. That's the one we are going to look at that here. Where is that? Some down below. Oh, I saw it. No? Power distance. Okay, maybe I will highlight this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then I will drag this over here. And then, so you will see that it automatically put a latent variable. And then later we can call this latent variable audit culture. Okay, maybe we can rename it right away. You just right click, no? Right click, rename. What's the name? Audit culture. Audit culture. Then I will click OK. It's already here. The same process with what we have for the rest of the variables actually. Internal control, under internal control, we have control environment until monitoring. Control environment until monitoring. Am I correct? Okay, now let me drag this to the model board. Oh, it's here now. And then the governance, under governance, political and economic. So it's a politics, yeah. It's politics and economics. I will highlight this and bring it somewhere here. Okay, and then the last one is audit quality. Oh, where is that here? So under audit quality, there are again 5. Audit reliability until value recommendation. Okay, until here. And then I will drag and place it here. Simple as that, no? And then rename. Rename internal control. Type internal control. And then okay. And then I will go to the mediator, right click and rename governance. And then this one, rename audit quality. Okay. Yeah, can you do it your own also and then tell me if you are done so we can continue. So please me the go signal if you are done so we can continue.
Just a few more minutes.
Okay. Sir Jerome, do you have already the data?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Good.
Prof, you will wait for a while.
Okay, yeah, I can wait.
I will give you a signal.
Yeah, just give me the go signal. Sir Bram? Sir Bram,
Yes po, sir.
can you share also the data to Dr. Nelda?
Okay po, sir. Okay po.
Just give it to her.
Let me ask Doreen and Ngala, how are you doing there? Doreen? Doreen, can you speak? Can you respond?
I'm doing fine. How about you?
Are you
I'm doing
following
fine.
up? Are you following?
I'm doing fine.
Are you following?
Yes, I'm following. Yes, I'm following.
Okay, Ngala, can you also respond? Chisomo?
Yes, yes, Doc, I'm here. Thank you. I'm following quite well. I'm following quite well.
Thank
Very
you.
good.
Yeah, thank you so much.
All right, I have a group of people here, so some of them were working on the wrong data, so that's why we are stuck a little bit.
Oh yeah, okay.
We'll be there in a minute.
Okay.
No,
Good. We are good to go now. What is this?
Can we proceed now?
Yes, we are good to go now.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you for your patience.
Yeah. No problem. Okay. So I think we don't need anymore the paradigm. So we can maximize our screen now for this. Okay. So you will see in the Smart PLS that you can just move for as long as you have set it to select, no? You can just move the variables anywhere you want to. Yeah, you can move variables anywhere you can do. You want to. Okay, so I will have to arrange this in a way that it will be nice. Okay. Something like that. Now, I can arrange my, wait, I can, okay. I can put the indicators of governance up. I can just click align indicators at the top, indicators tab. So I will click this. The indicators of governance is already at the top. Then I want to put this on the right. Then I will also right click and look for align indicators right. When I click this, it's automatic. The indicators of audit quality will already in the right. Okay, so and then I might rearrange it in a way that it could be pleasant to my eyes. And secondly, you will see that in this variable, for example, under audit culture, the arrow is coming from audit culture to each of its indicators, right? What kind of measurement is this? You remember there are two types, formative and reflective, no? Reflective and formative. So what type of measurement is this? Is this reflective or formative? When the arrow is coming from audit culture to every indicators, then that is called reflective. So all of this, the default actually is reflective. But it depends on the concept. If you think the concept, you need a formative types of indicators, then you have to do it in such a way that the arrow is coming from the indicators going to the latent variable. So how do you do that? You can I can just click, right click this, and then set indicators. Where is that? Formative, I cannot find it. It's here. This one, switch between formative and reflective. Actually, it just toggle. Now, if I will click it, so you will see that the arrow is already going to audit culture, to the latent variable. This is called formative, but you cannot. But this one is absent in AMOS. In AMOS, you always have the reflective. You do not have formative in AMOS. So this one, a smart PLS is as far as formative or reflective types of indicators, you can only have it in smart PLS. It's not in AMOS, or in general, it's not in the covariance base. Okay. Now, after that, you can connect the arrow now. Just go to connect, highlight connect, and then you can connect now. Then connect this one going here, and then connect this going there. Now you will see that the color changes. It means that you are ready, this model is ready for analysis. But according to the paradigm, is not complete yet. You still have to put an arrow from audit culture to audit quality, and from internal control to audit quality. Okay, you're done. What's next? Next is to run. You have to run now. Okay, so how to run it? Just go to calculate, and then
Do we need to
you have some options here. You have options. In PLS algorithm, if you will click PLS algorithm, you can also do that. You run, and then you are asked the okay, yeah, you have to select path. And then you can start calculation. You can do start calculation. Okay, it already ran, done already. And then you want to go back to the model, you can just click this. Oh, no, sorry. Oh, they're up. You can click this one. Oh, it's already done. So what is this? This is the path coefficient. This is the path coefficient. Yeah. This is the path coefficient from audit culture to governance. This is the path coefficient from internal control to governance. Path coefficient, this is the path coefficient, standardized, no standardized, from audit culture to audit quality. Okay, so this one also path coefficient. And what is this inside? 0.614. Why is it that these independent variables do not have this? 0.614, 0.614. Anybody would like to guess what is this? What this is? Just guess. This is the path coefficient of internal control on audit quality. But what is this? 0.614. This is 0.646.
I'm reporting what one is saying, the direct effect of the independent variables.
The direct effect. This is the direct effect, or the R squared.
Yeah,
This is
somebody
the
saying R
variance
square.
accounted for.
Variation.
Yeah, the variance accounted for. For example, what does it mean? 61.4 or 61.4% of governance is being accounted for by audit culture and audit internal control. And of course, this one, you expect that this one is higher, 0.646, because this one is already included, no? This is the variance accounted for by these three variables. This one, including this. So this one accounts the total variation. That includes the direct effects, no? And the direct effects and the indirect effects. You can call it this one also effect. Yeah, actually, in essence, this is the effects of these two variables. And now, when you compute the effect size, that's why when you compute the effect size, it's actually a proportion. This is the effect. But when you compute for the effect size, there is a proportion. I think the formula is r squared included r minus r squared excluded divided by 1 minus r squared included. I will explain that one later on. So how do you know? It's good that in this in Smart PLS you can also you can also see the effect size. How can you see the effect size? Where can we find the effect size? Let me see. Where is it? Oh, here. The effect size is here, no? The effect size is the F squared actually. Yeah, this is the effect size. This is the effect size of audit culture on audit quality, 0.214. This is the effect size of audit of internal control on audit quality. This is the effect size of internal control on governance, 0.848. Yeah, that one. You can report that one also in the article. But I don't know, in dissertation you don't need to. But when you write it in the articles, better to put the effect size also. Because most of the journals are looking for effect size. Even for t-test, for ANOVA, they are looking for the effect size. Yeah, so this is the effect size. Now, the question is, another question is, how do you know that the effect of audit culture on governance is significant? What is the p-value? You can only see here the path coefficients, but the p-value you do not have. We will do that later. Now here in this case, you also have an option what to appear here, because this one, if you look at the outer model, it is the outer weight or outer loading. So outer weight is for, oh, by the way, what's the difference between outer weight and loading? Loading is the term if the type of indicators or the type of measurement is reflective. So in this case, it's reflective. So the term is loading. But if the type of measurement is formative, then the term you are going to use is the outer weight. So that's the only difference. Now, if you want to, you have an option here what to appear. You might have it the outer loading or the outer weight. So in this case, you should have outer loading. Yeah, that one is the outer loading, no? Let me see if it is outer weight. No, that's one. It should be outer loading because that is a reflective. Yeah, this one also is reflective. Okay. Now, how to appear the p-value? Now, to have the p-value, you have to do the calculation again. This time, do not use PLS algorithm. You have to use bootstrapping. When you click bootstrapping, you will be asked how many subsamples, because you have to bootstrap this. So this one, the default of Smart PLS is 5,000. We'll make it 2,000. Meaning we have to multiply our sample 2,000 times. So this is called bootstrapping. And the default of Smart PLS is the basic bootstrapping. It's not the complete bootstrapping. And also the default is bias connected and accelerated bootstrap. And the default also is two-tailed. You can have one-tailed if you want to, but the default of Smart PLS is two-tailed. You know what two-tailed is, right? It actually discussed in basic statistics. So two-tailed and one-tailed test. Okay, so the default here is two-tailed. Now, you can run the calculation. You can just click that one and run the calculation. Oh, so you're done. Okay, so these are the data, no? The output. But if you want to look at the model, then you can just click data one PLS. This one up. So you have the model. Now you can have the question available is how are we going to appear the p-value. You can click here in the inner model. The one that appeared here is the t-value. You can have it. You have choices. Either you just put in the screen the p-value. I usually have this one, path coefficients and the p-value. It's more informative, no? This is the path coefficient and this is the p-value, meaning it is significant. All of these happen to be significant. Okay, and this one, the default is actually the t-value, but I think it's useful if you are going to let the p-value appears like this, so that you will see which are the indicators or which among the indicators are not significant. If they are not significant, you better remove it from the analysis, from the model. It so happened that this is significant, so no problem. No 0.042. Yeah, these are all significant, so that would be no problem at all. This is the one you are going to. This is the one you are going to report. But just a little caution. You will notice, no? You will notice that when you are going to run it again, it could be possible that there will be changes or little changes in some of these figures. Why? Just a little changes. The changes actually are not significant at all. But to some extent, it becomes significant, especially when that is already in the boundary. You will notice that we set the bootstrapping, no? It means that when you bootstrap 2,000, the system or the application, the Smart PLS is doing a random sample, a random sampling of 2,000 subsamples. Now, when you run it again, yeah, you set it to 2,000, another 2,000, but it could be possible that there will be a difference of samples already. So as a result of difference of samples, there will also be a different output that will come out. But it's not that significant output. So if you will notice, no, I will run it again. There's a possibility that there will be changes in output. Something like that. So I would suggest that you will just run it once, and after running it once, or you can run it again, but once you have already run it, that's the time, if you are satisfied, then that's the time you are going to record. Okay, like for example, in this case, yeah, we run it again. So this one is already your final. Then that's the time you are going to, if you already have decided this is your final, that's the time you are going to what? To reflect it in your article or in your dissertation. And then you can right click that one, you can right click and then export as image to clipboard. You click this and you go to Word. Oh, I told you a while ago that there are 3 applications that we are going to use. Oh, I suppose I would say there are 4 because Word is included. Okay, and then I will copy it here. I mean, paste it here. So it's already in Word file, no? So this is the one you can reflect it in your dissertation or in the article you're going to write. And then after that, of course, you have all the figures here, but you have to supply it with the output. You can go back to the Smart PLS and look for the, where is that here? Yeah, it's here, no? This is the path coefficient. When you click this, this is the path coefficient. Oh, is this the path coefficient? Let me see. Yeah, I think this is the path coefficient. This is the indirect effect. This is the total effect. Wait. This is not, this is the one that we ran a while ago. Maybe I have to rerun this. Sorry for that. This is it, not the other one. Okay, so this is it, no? This is the path coefficient. No, this is the path coefficient. Aside from the one that is being reflected in the model, yeah, 1.141. This is it, no? Where's it? Let me go back. From audit culture to audit governance, 0.141. Audit culture, audit governance, this is the one, 0.141. And it has a p-value of 0.000. Okay, and then this is the total indirect effect. Yeah, this is the total indirect effect. So what is total indirect effect? Look at this. This is the audit culture on audit quality. Total indirect effect. And then audit internal control on audit quality. This one is this is the p-value of the you will notice that there are just 2 values here because looking at the data, there will be 2 total effect. One total effect is audit culture on audit culture. The other one is internal control. The total effect is the indirect effect plus the product of, the total effect is the direct effect, which is 0.3 0.381 plus the indirect effect, which is when you multiply 0.695 times 0.205, you add it here, 0.381, 0.381 times the product of this, that will now be the total effect. And this is it, no? 0.381 times the product of that is actually this one. Which that? Yeah, I think this one is this one. Wait. What is this? Yeah. Sorry. This is the one. So this one, sorry. This is for the total effect. Wait. Let's analyze it later. Let's analyze it now. So, if you have your calculator, can you please compute? For example, let's have this the total effect. The total effect of audit quality on audit. So the total effect of audit culture on audit quality. What is that? The direct effect, which is which is 0.34 times the product of this.
Plus, sir.
0.141 and 0.205. To add it here, that's the total effect of audit quality. Can you please help me multiply it? 0.141 times 0.205. And then add it to 0.340. What is that?
Zero 0.36.
What is that?
0.368905.
0.3689.
0.3689. Okay, so 0.3689. Let's look at that. 0.3689. Let's go to the total effect. Where is that point? It should be here.
Go to total effect.
The total effects. Wait, is it here? Maybe we can start with. Wait. Yeah, this is it, no? 0.369.
0.369.
Yeah, that's correct, no? And another one for internal control on audit quality, you will expect 0.524. 0.524. You multiply 0.695 by 0.205 and add it to 0.381. What is that? 0.695 times 0.205. Whatever is the result, add it to 0.381.
523.
522?
523.
523. Let me see.
523.
24.
Yeah, it's round off to 0.524. So this is it. Yeah. So this one, 0.205 is the actual governance on audit quality, because this is direct, I think. Yeah, I think this is the direct one, 0.205. Yeah, because this is the direct one. Yeah, this one, governance on audit quality, 0.205. Everything that you can see here, you can also see here. But what is good here is that it displays the p-values. Like for example, you want to account the indirect effect of audit culture on audit quality. You just multiply this 0.401 by 0.205. Yeah, that is the effect, the indirect effect. But by just looking at here in the model, you cannot account for the p-value. No, you cannot account for the p-value. So better look at it here. This is because it also displays the indirect effect. You can see here that the specific indirect effect. Yeah, so you will see the specific indirect effect. Audit culture, pass-through governance, and audit quality. When you multiply that, it's equal to 0.029. 0.029. So this one, you multiply this with this, it would be equal to 0.029. Upon multiplying it, the result you can find. But the question is it significant? It cannot tell you. You really have to go to this table so that it will give you the significance. The significance is the p-value is 0.024 and is significant at 0.205 total.
Sir,
Yes.
what can we say if we find the indirect effect to be significant? We just simply say that there is an indirect effect by yung governance.
Yeah, whether it's significant or not significant, you have to report also. Yeah, it so happened that this is significant, no? Yeah, we will see later on how to report this.
Okay, sir, thank you.
Yeah, for as long as the total effect is significant here, whether the specific indirect effect significant or not significant, you have to report also. You are already, I mean, it's already okay whether significant or not. So it so happened that it's significant here. You are already okay if in the total effect that one is significant. You can report maybe not significant, but the total effect, that is the total effects that count.
Doc, let's give them let's give them 10 minutes break.
Okay. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. You can have a break.
Yeah. I will just display the model.
Yes, and then we will pick up on the rest of the recording.
Okay, nice.
Thank you. Make sure you go out. Go and see the sky.
Yeah.
Everybody must go out. Let them go out and see the sky.
Now, when we come back, let's discuss how to get the effect size.
Good.
We have that. The whole single within the sheet.
All right, I think there are some people enjoying themselves.
Oh, ini.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, now let's discuss because let me from the group from the let me see. Yeah, from the chat. Oh. Sir RJ, can you elaborate what this is, what you meant by effect size? Are you asking what is the effect size or?
Ajay, can you talk?
Yeah. Okay, so okay, thank you. So now, what is the effect size of? I mean, let me discuss what is meant by effect size. So the effect size, actually, the formula for the effect size is this. The formula is R squared included minus R squared excluded divided by 1 minus R squared included. The effect size is denoted by f, small f squared. Now, if the result in the effect size is between 0 and 0.02, we call it that the effect size is small. If the result is between 0.01 and 0.15, the effect size is medium. And if the result is 0.151 up to less than 1, is large. So this is the formula. So the concept actually of effect size is that, let's go back to the, let me go back to the model. Now, the question is, what is the effect size of audit culture? What is the effect size of audit culture on, let's say, what is the effect size of audit culture on governance? So the question is, what is the effect size of audit culture on governance? Now, so you are going, the formula is the R squared included minus R squared excluded divided by 1 minus R squared included. Meaning, you are going to account the R squared of governance by removing first the audit culture. No. You have to account the R squared of governance by including first the audit culture. And then after that, account the R squared of governance by excluding the audit culture. And then whatever is the result, you subtract it and then divide it by 1 minus R squared included. So that would be the effect size of audit culture. The same is true with looking at the effect size of internal control on governance. You have to account first the overall R squared of both the two independent variables, subtracted by the R squared where internal control is not included, meaning you are going to remove the arrow, no? Divided by 1 minus R squared included. R squared when internal control is included. That's the formula. So in other words, the concept is, what would be the effect? For example, if somebody is, okay, so let me have a concrete example. Just an example, or an analogy maybe. For example, I am the present dean of the College of Science and Technology. Okay, now, if I am not the dean of the College of Science and Technology, what would have happened on the College of Science and Technology if I am not the dean already? So if you can see the difference between between me handling the college and not me handling the college anymore, if you will see the difference, then that would be my effect size. That's the essence, no? That's the essence. So that's why the formula is R squared included minus R squared excluded divided by 1 minus R squared included. So, as what I have said a while ago, that the journals, no, there are some journals that is asking for the effect size of your article, in the article. So when you do an article, submit an article to the journal, see to it that effect size should be there. So in Smart PLS, it's very easy to do that. You don't need to compute for that because it's already here. No, when you look at the effect size, you can do not run bootstrapping first. You have to run PLS algorithm, the start calculation. So you will see here the F is F squared. You click this one. So this is the effect size of audit culture on audit quality. This is the effect size of internal control. This is the effect size of internal control on audit quality. This is the effect size of internal control on governance. And this is also the effect size of audit culture on governance. This is the effect size of governance on audit quality. Very small, no? 0.046. What is this? 0.046. 0.0. It's already medium. 0.046. This is between 0.021 and 0.15. So the effect still medium. But this one is large, no? 0.151 to less than 1. Do you have any question? Okay. So, okay, now maybe you can do the second. Maybe you can do the next example. What is our next example? Yeah, this one is good. Maybe this one. Let me see. Maybe let's jump to, all right. This is 5. This one. Can you do number 4? Example number 4. Yeah, because that one is interesting, no? There are how many latent variable? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 latent variable. Or maybe I can ask somebody to share it on screen.
Prof,
If somebody would like to volunteer.
Let them go to the folder and get the file, upload it in PLS first.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Yeah, starting from the very beginning. Yeah, that one. From upload and so
Go
on
to
and
the
so forth.
folder.
Yeah.
Can you share your screen? Can you share your screen? All right. Christy will share her screen as she does that.
Who will share the screen now?
Christy.
Okay, good.
She's
Very good.
sharing. Is that yours? Okay. So from the
Okay.
beginning, you need to
Yeah,
upload
from
the
the
file.
yeah, this example number 4. Okay.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, that's nice. Data 4. Yeah, data 4. Very good.
All right. You need the paradigm.
Yeah, I
Go
think
back
you
to
need a paradigm so that you will have a guide.
Go to the folder. Go to the same folder, you'll get it.
You can play side by side your, yeah, the one, that's nice. Good. Okay. So you can have a guide. Maybe you can just do look for the mobile 1, 2, 3, 4. Mobile 1, 2, 3, 4. You can erase that. Delete. Yeah. It's down below. Yeah, the one. Up to how many? Yeah, I think up to how many? Just 5. 6. Oh, by the way, you can also hide. But I forgot to demonstrate it a while ago. You can also hide the indicators. You want to hide the indicators, you right click that one and look for hide indicators. Yeah. Okay, nice. Then the comb. 1 until 6. Can drag it and hide it. Nice. Very good. Okay, nice. Yeah. Okay, go to the model. Just click data 1, no, data 4, sorry. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Yeah, it takes a while because, oh, your computer must be very fast. Okay, yeah. So you will see, oh, there's one, maybe you can adjust the placement of your latent variable because there are values which are overlapping. The other one. You can adjust the placement. Oh, yeah, maybe you can, oh, yeah, yeah. Nice. Ah, okay. Okay, so let me see the indicator of each of this to see whether they are all significant. Oh, the remittance. Can you make the path wider? Good. Yeah, so it says here that remittance to product is not significant. It's a two-tailed, by the way. It's a two-tailed, not significant. But if you will see that if you are going to divide this into 2, 0.076 divided by 2, it would now be less than 0.05, meaning it would become significant for a one-tailed test. Try doing one-tailed test. Do it again. Run again. Bootstrapping and then do the one-tailed. Yan. Okay. Run now. Oh, you will see that remittance on, what's that? What's that again? Remittance on product is already significant, no? Because you did it in one-tailed test. Okay, so next is remittance on savings is not really significant. So when you do a model, you have to see to it that all of the arrows there are significant. So you really have to remove the remittance on savings. The effect of remittance on savings. So yeah, go to data 4. Remittance on savings. So you have to, oh, by the way, I want you to reflect the p-value also. Go to the inner model. Yan. Path coefficient. The next one. Yeah, the one. Okay. So all of this. Now you can remove now the path from remittance to savings. Yeah, click that one. No, that's not the one. It's the arrow that you're going. No. It's the arrow that you're going to click. Remove it. Oh yeah, the arrow. No. Oh, okay. Delete. Click delete. Yeah, okay. So run again. No, the bootstrapping. Okay, start calculation now. All right, very good. Very good. Okay, nice. So the next thing to do is, how are we going to report the result of Smart PLS in the dissertation? So So I'm going to give you just an example and then you can just follow it. Okay. Okay. Can I now share? Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, now I will give you an example on how are you going to report the Smart PLS in the dissertation. Let me share my screen again. Okay, so I have here some examples. I don't know if I have sent it to you. Let me recall it. Let me see. I have some examples here. Okay. Examples of mediation write-up. And now, so this is the result, no? The one that, just like the one that we did. This is the result. We have the same, no? The two variables of equality, and so on and so forth. And then this is the table that you should make. From this one, from the model, next is to create a table. So in the table, mediation effect. So, talking about mediation, no? Mediation effects of intellectual capital in the influence of audit quality and innovative capability on organizational efficiency. So all of this, practically all of this. Now here is the total effect here. You list down the total, put the, of course, the first column is for the path name. The path name is AQ, audit quality, IC, on IC, intellectual capital, and then OA, or organizational efficiency. This is the path name. And the next column is the coefficient. This is the coefficient of the path name. So, I mean, by the way, the second, third, and fourth column is the total for the total effects, no? Total effects. And next is the coefficient of the direct effect with the t-value and the p-value, the same thing here. And also, the last three columns is for the indirect effect, coefficient, t-value, and the p-value. Okay, so of course, the total effect, you cannot find it here because it's the total of direct effect and indirect effect. So you can only see the direct effect here. Like for example, the direct effect of AQ, audit quality on organizational efficiency, 0.266. So you have this one, 0.266. And the indirect effect is 0.219. This is actually the result upon multiplying 0.303 and 0.426. This is the coefficient. And this is the p-value. And also the p-value. But when, as what I have told you a while ago, that when you multiply this, yes, this is the result. But you cannot account, you cannot see the p-value here. So you really have to go to the output. I listed down here the output. This is for the, yeah, if you remember now, the path coefficient here, and then the total indirect effect, and then the specific indirect effect. I put red on those figures that are needed. Yeah, here. So all of these are accounted for in this table. You can easily follow that one actually. So this one is the table. Now, if you already have filled out the necessary information in this table, that's the time you are going to do the write-up. So in this case, you will see mediation analysis was performed to assess the mediating effects of intellectual capital on the linkage between audit quality and organizational efficiency. The result, see table 1 here. The result revealed that the effect of audit quality on organizational efficiency was significant. Close and open parentheses, put the significance value. Okay, that's it. And so on and so forth. And then explain everything here. It's like this. Then after that, you insert, if you have literatures, the implication. And the implication, of course, the implication and the literatures support it here. So I don't have the implication yet. If you are writing your dissertation, see to it that you have the implication. See to it that you have the implication because that's your dissertation. And then, yeah, similarly, because there you will see that there are two there are two sets of things that you are going to explain here. Okay. And then, of course, going back to the table or to the output here, going back to the output, first you have to put it in Excel. Oh, wait. Where, oh, it's not. Oh, yeah, it's here. Okay, now here, maybe I have to. Okay, anyways. How are you going to put this in Excel? Because you really have to put this in Excel. So you have to click, you have to copy this in the clipboard. So there are just two options. Either you put it in the Excel format or in the R format. We seldom use R format. We use Excel format. So this is the path coefficient. This is the path coefficient. I will click this one, the Excel format. Then it's already in the clipboard. So I will go now to Excel. Do I have Excel here? Oh, yeah. I think I have Excel already here. Just use sheet 2 or sheet 3. Then I will click that one. So the path coefficient is already here. Okay. And then the total indirect effect. I will put it in clipboard and going back to Excel. Place it here. And then specific indirect effect, Excel format, going back to Excel. Place it here. And lastly, the total effect. Then copy it to clipboard, Excel, and then put it here, and then name. This one is the path coefficient. And then the second one is total indirect effect. The third one is specific indirect effects. Then the last one is total effect. Okay, so you're done. It's already reflected in the table. So it's from this information that you can finally complete, is in that information where you can finally complete this table. Oh, where is that one? Oh. Yeah. This table is coming from those which I have pasted from the Smart PLS to the Excel. And that's it. Do you have any question? Or maybe you can continue doing the number 4, example number 4, and see if there are, I mean, you can write, you can do it here so that we can be of help. You might have difficulty in doing it, then we can help you. Or unless you have questions from my lecture, then I am ready to answer them if I have something to answer. So next meeting, I mean next session, that would be on November 4, right, Dr. Kepa?
November 14, sir.
November 14, no? November 14. Yeah, I will be discussing moderation analysis, multi-group analysis, and moderated mediation analysis.
That's a good one.
Yeah, moderated mediation analysis. So in the moderated mediation analysis, remember the...
Will you be doing it with Amos?
Yeah, the one that we did in Amos, practically, the one that we did in Amos. You remember we have this, okay, wait. Remember we have this model or paradigm. This is the IB, independent variable, the dependent variable, IB, exogenous or dependent, in the endogenous, the same. So, and this is the mediator, and the arrow is like this, and then we have the moderator here. So the arrow is like this. Yeah. So this is actually moderated mediation analysis. We'll talk about this next meeting on November 14. This is going to be a very good study because if you are going to submit articles, you have this like this in a journal, chances are it will be accepted. So Dr. Kepa, I will bring back to you the podium if they do not have any question anymore.
Thank you very much, Doc. There's a
Yes.
question here.
Yeah. Oh, in the
Come,
chat box.
One question. Yes. No, you put in chat box? No. All right. Just come. Let her talk close to me here.
Okay. Yeah, I will just wait.
Sir, when the, what is it, the p-value in the example 4 was not significant, what did she do? I forgot. She deleted the.
If the value is not significant, maybe you can try, because the Smart PLS is set in default in two-tailed test. If you can afford your study to be significant or to be one-tailed significant, you can try setting it to one-tailed. But if it is not significant, if it is nearly significant, maybe you can, what you can do is to make I tried that, but also sometimes it worked. Make the bootstrapping, instead of 2,000, you can make it 4,000 or 5,000. If your computer is fast enough to do that. Yeah. If it is not significant, then what can we do? You have to, if it is not really significant in your final model, you really have to remove the arrow.
Got it. I saw some messages coming in that they have followed very well and they are grateful. Yeah, so we really appreciate that all our students today or all our participants have really been following, and they're finding this to be very, very easy compared to Amos.
Yeah, so I told you it's easier because in Amos, because of the satisfaction of fitness of model, that makes it very hard to really satisfy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
and
once
besides,
again,
it's very strict.
yes, it is more strict. The fact that it doesn't allow, maybe, let me find out. Doc, you know, Amos does not allow any missing data.
Yes,
Does
yeah.
Does Smart PLS allow analysis with missing data?
Yeah. So you are welcome, Chris Mongala. Yeah, I appreciate your kind words. Yeah,
Doc,
this is we cannot say that this one is a competition of Amos. No, this is actually a complementary to Amos, because if you think Amos to be parametric, this one is non-parametric. I should say this one is also a non-parametric, because it can even work for data which is not normal, which is not normally distributed. So that's Smart PLS is all about. So I find it very, very easy to do. Yeah, there are actual requirements in Amos which is being relaxed here. Like for example, the sample size. The sample size is the sample size here is even for a smaller number of samples, it's still allowed. You can just read the book of Hare and yeah, about smart the premiere of smart PLS. Let me show you. Yeah. Okay, so let me. Can we run analysis on data sets with missing values? Yeah, I think you can run in smart PLS with missing values. You can try. Yeah, I think we run because sometimes when I run it in Amos, Amos will say, oh, there's a missing data. Then you'll really be asked to do. You will really be asked to complete the missing data. Then another question by Raymond. What is the limitation of smart PLS with student license? It says free forever, but within limitation. Oh, the limitation of smart PLS for student license is the number of variable and the number of respondents is very, very limited. I don't know exactly the number of variables, but I can, but it's really, the number of variables is really very limited, up to 5 or 10 only. And they said, I have not tried it yet. If you will download the previous version of Smart PLS, there is no limit. I don't know. I have not tried that one. Maybe you can try it. You know, when you are going to buy a license for this, is also relatively not so expensive because for 1 year, use, I think you'll only be charged around 15,000 pesos. And they have actually a promotion now. If you are going to buy until December 31, you will be discounted by 10 euros. If you are going to buy from now until December 31. They have a promo. Actually, you can explore some more here. No? Smart PLS is complete actually. You can explore some more. By the way, I will show you a book. I don't know if I still have the book. Let me see. Let me see if I still have the book here with me. Yeah, this one. A premiere on partially square structural equation modeling. No, not this. Maybe this one. Okay, this one. Yeah, this one. This is the book authored by Yeah, this the book authored by Hare, Holt, Ringel, and Sartek. A primer on partial least square structural equation modeling. I think this book is available on the net for free.
Thank you, Prof. Thank you very much.
Okay, yeah.
I think the presentation has been really clear, systematic, logical, and most of us were able to follow. And they found this to be very interesting. And I would call upon our participants today to take advantage of the 62 days you have, plus I think 1 month. So that gives you about 90 days to, use the temporary license you are given and do some analysis that you can actually publish. We look forward to, applying the knowledge, especially when it is still hot. It's very interesting. And personally, I think I have some data which will be running on partial least square. And we are really grateful. Everybody here is like clapping their hands for you. They are really grateful. You cannot just see their faces. Today, we don't have a camera that cover all of them. So we are indeed grateful.
I'm happy
and
to.
given that, yes, given that we don't have so much questions today, we are glad that you came. Please, November 14 will be our last series on structural equation modeling workshop. I believe that you don't want to miss it. And it will be the climax, actually, because moderated mediation seems to be very complex for many students, and they don't want to attempt that. With Dr. Belila, I want to assure you, because I have attended where he has been presenting this concept, it becomes very easy to follow. And you would take fear out of you in doing moderation, mediated moderation or moderation. Yeah, mediated moderation. Yeah. And I know a number of your students who have been doing this actually for their dissertations. They are really happy, from the feedback which we get. So we really, really are blessed to have you take us through this series. So I think without taking long again, we want to just bring this meeting to a close until 14th. We are appealing that we come on time. We know we are on the Eastern time zone, but let's two be two, okay? Whatever the case, let's two find us seated. We begin in time, we don't lose. So we'll have adequate time even to answer all the questions that we can come up with if we are able to. So it is to your advantage that we begin and end with time. So thank you for coming. We really appreciate you. And we look forward to seeing you on 14th. And may I just announce in advance that on 21st, Dr. Balila also agreed to facilitate our bi-monthly workshop. And we'll be talking on analysis of variance. Most of us sometimes we don't understand what it is. So don't miss. It will be very brief. It will not be a workshop as it is. Maybe it will be only theoretical aspects. But again, please don't miss these presentations. Thank you. I would like to, I'm not sure whether Dr. Gaikwad is here. I'm not seeing you.
Oh,
Are you there?
the
Yes.
first one is here.
Listening.
Yeah, thank you very much. Would you mind dismissing us with the prayer?
Oh, sure. Let's pray. Father in heaven, we are so thankful to you for your constant presence with us. And thank you for helping us learn new things that will be applicable in life and applicable in the research work. We are so grateful to you for the resource person, Dr. Balila, who is here, who is knowledgeable, who knows what is structural equation model and its uses in various ways. Lord, we are so grateful to his sharing with us what he knows, and that we all may grow, not only grow in knowledge and wisdom, but grow in your grace. Dismiss us, Lord, now with your blessings and keep us faithful to you till you come. We pray in Jesus' name. Amen.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr.
Dr.
Balila. Wonderful.
you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you. Really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Doreen and Chisomo, those are our students from Malawi, down south, the warm heart of Africa. We are glad that you are able to participate and follow this. The doctoral students who are planning to do structural equation modeling, we are grateful that you are following this series very closely. And our friend, was it who? Dr. Belila, you got a long friend with you. Did you go? Jerome, yes, Jerome. Jerome, we are grateful that you were able to join.
Yeah, thank you too. Thank you very much for the invitation. I really appreciate this webinar. And I continuously learn from my mentor, Dr. Balila. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And Dr. Johnny Bolina, thank you so much for your support.
Yes, welcome.
Yeah,
You.
really appreciate. Thank you. And everyone, Dr. Sam, we really appreciate that you sacrifice all your time in spite of your busy schedules to be here to give us the support. Sir Raymond, yes, and all our students, we really appreciate you. Thank you very much. Joy, thank you for organizing all the technical aspect. Ajay, thank you for coordination. We really appreciate everyone. Thank you. We'll see you again. Abraham, the one who comes from
Yes, from AUP.
Yeah.
All right.
Dr. Abraham Raka is the chair of the mathematics department of JUP.
Thank you, Dr. Abraham. And is there any mention?
Thank you, Dr. Kepa, and thank you, Dr. Balila.
Thank you. Really appreciate it. All right. God bless you.
Yes. See you, Dr. Balila. Take
Yeah,
care,
see you
everybody.
on November 14th. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Dr. Jolly, thank you for coming.
Thank you also, Dr. Gaikwad.
I do not know Dr. Abraham, but Dr. Abraham, we are really happy to see you. First time I have heard your name, but I have not met you. But you are all imprisoned, I've heard, in the campus. So we cannot meet you. Anyway, all of you are, but it's nice to talk.
Yeah.
Face to face.
I know it will end soon.
End soon. Okay,
Dr.
wonderful.
Sam, I wish to visit you, but we
I
cannot go
know.
out.
Yeah. We
Yeah,
also
I
wish to
know, I
visit
know.
you, Dr. Sam.
Oh, by the way, we will be leaving by first week of January. That is our PR. We're retiring.
First week of
January.
January.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope we can still meet before
Yeah,
that.
I hope it opens and then we can meet sometime. Yeah, before face to face.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will be nice to meet Dr. Abraham also, but hope so sometime it will be possible. Thank you, all of you. And God
Thank
bless
you.
We'll
I'll be
meet
leaving
again.
now.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Everyone.
Bye.
All right. Thank you.